This guy takes large tree trunks and carves them to look exactly like people's dogs who passed away as a custom order. These look incredible as he carves out every single detail of the dog and even paints them at the end as well. He even made one as a bench so the person could sit next to their dog again when they put it in their backyard. This dog goes around a farmer's market and shops for its owner. You can see her touching the food she wants, and then the store owner will put it in her basket. She then picks it up and brings it to the next one and does the same. She's even walked up to a stranger and taps on them to get their attention so she can get some oranges for her basket. After the store owner gets her some, the dog then tells him she needs some little oranges. There have been moments of miscommunication though. When she went to get some oranges from this worker, she tapped on the orange she wanted and the worker gave her a few different ones. She then points at it again saying she wants this orange specifically, and the worker says no. So she grabs the orange anyway, puts it in her basket like she'll just take it herself then, and walks away. This owner wanted to see what his dog would do if he cut the treat in one small piece and a big one. The dog takes the big one but actually brings it over to his little pig friend, pats him on the head, and then comes back for his share, showing him put others before himself. This dog will walk in super slow motion towards his owner, not letting them know when he's going to do a jump scare.
Steven, it is 1:03 a.m. Please don't do this. This is not the time, sir.
He then slowly turns his head in a creepy way to look at you before he makes his move.
You're scaring me!
This dog's name is Riley, and every morning he hangs over the wall in his backyard and drops a toy, knowing that when a person walks by, they're forced to play with him, and it works every time. Even neighbors who saw this video say it's true, and he's been doing this for years. One person posted a picture from 2014 showing Riley doing the same trick that he still does today. This dog she was babysitting kept looking at her because he wanted to get in the pool, and she finally said this.
Don't tell your mommy. You wanna go? You wanna go swimming?
He immediately took off and jumped in, and then swam to the corner where he could stand up and splash the water around. Just so happy that he got to break the rules.
At least you'll be tired by the time your mom gets home.
This dog hasn't seen her in over 6 months, so they tried to see if he would recognize her if she randomly walked by on their walk. And at first he didn't, until he had to take a second look. He kept going thinking maybe he was just seeing things, but then he stopped, looked one more time, and then ran straight at her when he realized it was her. He couldn't hold back his excitement to finally see her again. This dad walked up to his daughter to surprise her with a gift, and it's something you would never expect.
Yeah, you two lunatics.
Oh, my baby. You're gonna make me cry. You're welcome.
They found a stray kitten in their backyard, and he was super defensive of them coming near him. They could tell he was hungry and had fleas all over him, so they took him inside, named him Mango, and started by removing the fleas on him. They got him some food, and he was slowly starting to realize he's not in danger anymore, but still was a little aggressive over his food. He then met the dogs and became best friends with the smaller one. Slowly but surely, he became completely comfortable in his new home. Safe to say, he picked the right backyard to be in. After this man's wife passed away, his children went out and adopted a shelter dog to keep him company after her death. The dog was found and rescued on the street where it had no home, but has now found a good one. You can easily tell his children made a great decision for their dad. These two dogs have known each other since they were puppies, and every time their owners take them to the park to play together, they don't just instantly run around. The one dog almost acts like he's sneaking up on them, and then they go into an intense stare down. The golden retriever slowly moves closer as well, and then they stare each other down again. This went on for a while, almost like they were seeing who would make the first move, until the golden retriever finally did. This dog will walk in super slow motion towards his owner, not letting them know when he's going to do a jump scare.
Steven, it is 1:03 a.m. Please don't do this. This is not the time, sir.
He then slowly turns his head in a creepy way to look at you before he makes his move.
You're scaring me!
This mom was unwrapping her Christmas gift when she noticed something was moving inside of it. She started backing up and freaking out until she saw it was just a little puppy crawling out of the bag. She wanted a puppy for over 10 years, and this was the day she finally got one. After it got out of the bag, the puppy actually went right to her and looked so excited she was its new owner. When the president of Ireland's dog entered this room of over 100 people, he went around the entire room looking for his owner and was getting a ton of attention from everyone. After a long search, he finally found him and was so happy. He then demanded a belly rub during an important event. When they took their dogs outside to go to the bathroom, there was so much ice on the ground that they started to slide down the yard. They actually slid down all the way to the edge. The husband then tied a rope so he can then slide down to grab them so he can bring them back up. But while he was doing that, his wife tried walking when she slipped on the ice and fell too. The husband said, "The dogs were rescued and no one was hurt other than my wife's pride." This is the moment he brought over the card to say this dog has been adopted. And since the little guy has seen it before go to other dogs, he knew exactly what this meant and was so excited. He even took the card right out of his hand to keep, ready to go to his forever home. After their dog named Flossie went missing in the morning, they knew she liked going down rabbit holes where there are hundreds of them in their area. So they started searching for hours through the day and night, digging in each one, and they had no luck. They didn't give up though, and kept at it until hours later they got a call from a neighbor who thought they heard a small bark under a bush in the field next to their house. After 5 more hours of searching, they finally found her. She was alive and healthy. Flossie was stuck down there for 56 hours, and her owners were super emotional to hold her again. They said, "This is a lesson to all of us to never give up hope." This couple drives around their city where they pick up dogs in a bus and take them for walks together as their business. They walk right in seeing other dogs already in their seats and go right to theirs where they sit and get strapped in. You can even see dogs waiting outside their house waiting for the bus to arrive, just like a kid heading to school, getting to see their friends every day when they walk in.
Hello, everyone.
His dog Hunter followed him outside without him knowing and was watching him as he pulled away, but as he steps outside of the driveway, their gate starts to close. Hunter then goes to the other gate to see if it's open, and it was closed as well, now locked out of the house. Their poor dog goes back to the other gate again and recognizes the gate is still closed. About 20 minutes goes by, and luckily a stranger recognized what happened and was able to contact the homeowner, and they let him in. This woman is opening her own vet clinic, and during construction, they were doing a concrete sidewalk that leads to the front door. So to make it unique, she decided to have her dog walk on it so his footprints would lead customers to the front, something that her dog will leave behind forever. But at the end, she didn't expect him to take off running down it.